Yes. Good evening. Welcome to the Mr. Brown Show. I'm going right to the point. The verse from Marvin Gaye's #1 single makes you want to throw up your hands. Makes you want to throw up your hands and shout. And you feel like you need to do that. Please know this. God did. Shout out to everyone who's coming on board. Cheney University, North Carolina Central University, the Broncos of Fayetteville State University. Are you in? BroncoRadio.com, where every second of the day, this is live. Bronco Radio, BroncoRadio.com, BroncoRadio.com. We're proud to be. I know I messed it up, but you know what? God did. God did. When you want to just throw up your hands and just shout, just give up. Just say, I don't want it anymore. You have your up, way over your head. None but God. Please know this. I know. Please know this. Nothing but God. And when you give it to God and you say, take it, take it, take it, God did. God did. Why did I go through it? God did. Why did I lose him? Why did I lose my mother? Why did I lose my brother? Why did I lose my sister? Why did I lose my husband? God did. I don't know what the reason was. It was there. It was God's time. It was there. It was God's time. God said He took that. He took that soul. You can't argue with that. You can't argue with it. But God did. God did. I learned when I was very young, no matter what happens in your life, good or bad, give Jesus, say, thank you, Jesus. I know. How can you do that? You can. Because it was planned that way. It was God's will. Just as when you have a life coming to the world, you get that job, you get that house, you get all these things that you've been calling, you've been praying about. God did. God did. God did. God did. God did. God did. He did it. I was in the hospital and the nurse heard one of my conversations on the phone about one of my children. And she said, I'm praying for you. It's going to be all right. And I was saying beforehand, before I even got to the hospital, before today, I was just saying, God, why me? Why not you? Why not you? You gotta go through. There's something in you I'm trying to develop. There's something in you I'm trying to develop. And God will use other vessels to help you see what that is by you going through what you're going through. Those other people, those other vessels will come and highlight possibly why you're going through this. If not, give you inspiration, give you encouragement. He'll use vessels, other vessels to do that. It don't have to be in the human form. God can use any vessel to get his word across, or a message across, or inspiration across to you. God did. God did. And when you take it and you say, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of going through this, I'm putting it in your hands, God did, because it's done. You don't know when. It's not on your timetable. It's not on our timetable. But he will take care of it. God did. You putting it in his hands right there is just as good as this, you saying he did it. He did it. It's done. It's done. God did. Take time right now and thank God for you being alive right this second, because a whole mess of people did not get the opportunity to do that today. God did. God did. It's not for us to try to understand it. Who are we to try to understand God? The man who numbered all the stars in the sky has the number of all the sand, bits of sand and the beaches and the shores of the whole world. He's numbered them. He's numbered the hairs on your head. Who are we to try to understand him? God did. Know that. God did. You want to throw up your hands and just shout and holler. Well, go ahead and do that. But then give it to God. He knows your heart. It's the Mr. Brown Show.